In a world where the extraordinary often defies explanation, the tale of Abigail and Brittany Hensel stands as a captivating enigma. Born as conjoined twins, they share a single body while possessing distinct personalities, dreams, and aspirations. From their childhood in small-town Minnesota to their adulthood navigating a world designed for singular individuals, their story is one of resilience, courage, and the relentless pursuit of individuality. Yet, beneath the surface lies a profound question. How do two souls coexist within one vessel, defying the boundaries of convention and challenging the very essence of what it means to be human? In today's twin story, we will unravel the heart-melting story of Abigail and Brittany Hensel, conjoined twins who share one body. No doubt their unique tale challenges our understanding of human anatomy and the complexities of life. Feel free to follow, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get right in their story. The names Abby and Brittany Hensel may not ring a bell at first, but you'll recognize them immediately when you see their picture. Abby and Brittany are some of the most famous conjoined twins in the world and were the stars of their own hit TLC reality series, Abby and Brittany. Although the world fell in love with the twins, their show only lasted for a single season. Since then, women have broken even more barriers and continue to live incredible lives. For 29 years, unique conjoined twins Abigail and Brittany Hensel have been living full lives despite all their physical limitations, the lack of a positive prognosis for a healthy life, and the amazed looks of other people. This amazing twin has proven beyond doubt that it is possible to overcome any difficulties and make your dreams come true if you want to. Their birth. Abigail and Brittany were born on March 7, 1990, in Minnesota. The birth of the twins was a real surprise for both the doctors and their parents, who expected just one girl. Ultrasound scans didn't show the twins or any deviations in the baby's development. During her labor, the mother of the girls realized that something was going wrong. The doctors were in a panic and didn't show her the baby for a long time. When the parents finally saw the twins, they immediately fell in love with them, and all the doctors' fears disappeared. The lives of the sisters were hanging by a thread from their very first minutes of life. According to statistics, out of 30 million conjoined twins, only one body survives. The internal organs of the others fail during the first 24 hours after birth. And despite the negative prognosis from the doctors, the tweens overcame this and developed like an ordinary child year after year. They didn't even discuss the separation of the girls. This solution would either kill one of the girls or would impair the lives of both of them. And the twins themselves were against the surgery. They were used to living together, having someone else near them, someone who could understand and support the other. Their parents did everything in their power to make the sisters feel like ordinary children, despite the lack of information about their case. The family found a regular school for the girls, where they learned not to pay attention to the looks of other people, and they found friends. The family never allowed anyone to do any experiments on the twins, even if it could have helped to predict their future development and health condition. How the body of the girls works. The twin has 2 heads, 2 legs and arms, 2 backbones, 3 lungs, 2 hearts, 1 liver, 2 stomachs, 3 kidneys, a shared circulatory system, and shared genitals. The anatomy of the girls is unique, and doctors still don't quite understand how their body can work this well. Each twin can only control her side of the body, and they can't sense the touch of the other sister. For example, Abby doesn't feel it when someone shakes Brittany's hand, and vice versa. Back when they were children, the girls learned to synchronize their movements and coordinate their actions. It all worked so perfectly that they easily learned to play the piano, swim, ride a bike, and play sports. Scientists believe that the girls have shared neural connections that no other human body has. This is why the girls can read each other's minds, write emails without consulting the other sister, and even finish each other's sentences. Also, on an intuitive level, the needs of the body synchronize. When Abby wants to drink, Brittany is thirsty, and when one of them wants to fix her hair or makeup, the other one helps her. Abby and Brittany both have their vital organs, but they share a single body with one pair of legs and arms. This means they have to make plenty of mutual decisions, and deciding what they want to do with their lives is one of these difficult choices. Originally, the girls wanted to attend 2 different colleges because they each had their hearts set on different careers. As they began to plan for a life on 2 campuses, they realized the schedule would be too hectic. They had to decide on one college they could both attend. After much deliberation, Abby and Brittany decided that they would both attend Bethel University in Minnesota, the state where they were raised. After 4 years of hard work, the twins graduated in 2012 with 2 Bachelor of Arts degrees. Their degrees opened up a variety of opportunities, but they had to decide on a single career. Although they are 2 individuals, they share a single body. 2 careers would make for one incredibly long workday, and it wasn't exactly easy to find a job where they could work in different departments. Being alive and healthy as unseparated adult conjoined twins is a feat in itself. Moving away from the support of family and friends, attending 4 years of college, and graduating with great grades is tough for the average young adult too, and being conjoined twins only made things that much more interesting for Abby and Brittany. After college, the Hensels returned to the spotlight for a TLC special called 22 Years Young. The series followed their college graduation preparation and their post-graduation jaunt around Europe. The twins had the trip of a lifetime. Taking a trip around the world requires a lot of preparation for anyone, but it requires double the preparation for the sisters. With 2 of their friends from college, the twins visited England and Italy. Part of this trip was documented in their second TLC series. They had already been to England several times because they studied abroad there during college, and they even did a student teaching stint in London. They took the trip in celebration of their graduation, and it was meant to be a last hurrah of sorts before finding a job. At home, the Hensels have doctors who are well acquainted with their entire medical history. An emergency visit to a doctor abroad would likely have been difficult because a doctor would first have to understand how the twins' organs connect and which organs they share before they could be treated. Before their big European trip, they arranged for their primary care doctor to give them medication just in case. They got medicine for common illnesses like bronchitis and cellulitis so that they would be able to self-medicate under the guidance of their doctor if any medical problems arose. With their kind personalities and can-do attitudes, the twins don't have a lot of trouble making friends and finding acceptance back home. Public perception was a concern when they were preparing for their European trip. The pair were aware that most people don't see conjoined twins walking around every day. The Hensels and their friends were concerned that gawkers could hinder their trip. While some people did stop and stare, the twins have learned to cope. They wish people didn't stare or take pictures, but they try not to let it upset them. Despite their physical differences, Abby and Brittany are just like anyone else. And that showed when they were on their big trip. Like most tourists, they wanted to take plenty of pictures to capture their once-in-a-lifetime experience. To take pictures, Abby always has to press the button to take the photo because of the side of their body that her hand is on, but Brittany can still capture pictures of her own. When Brittany is taking a picture, Abby simply snaps the moment when Brittany's hand stops moving. Although they enjoyed themselves in Europe, The decision about what to do with the rest of their lives still loomed over the twins. Months of conversations and job applications led to a great workplace for the Hensels. Ironically, after traveling around the world, their career took them right back to Minnesota. Abby and Brittany became 4th and 5th grade math teachers at Sunnyside Elementary School. Students loved them, teachers loved them, and they loved their job. Still, the journey to get the job was not an easy one. The interview process for becoming a teacher can be a lengthy one. After the school expressed interest in the twins' resumes, they set up a meeting with the school principal and 4 teachers who would become their co-workers. The meeting between the Hensels and the school faculty was a major success. Before the principal could even give his verdict, the teachers were emphatic that they wanted Abby and Brittany to join their team. Abby and Brittany are math specialists, and they have an eagerness to teach. After years of hard work, the twins finally found their first job. Although the principal was excited to hire them, one of the first calls that the Sunnyside Elementary principal made after hiring the twins was to the Human Resources Department. What was the fair and legal way to pay them? Would they both get separate benefits? Because Abby and Brittany teach math to 2 grades in a very small town, it doesn't take a full school day to teach their classes. They're considered part-time employees. Although there are 2 of them, they're paid a single salary. It's unclear whether they receive double benefits and retirement. Although the school was excited to have Abby and Brittany on their team, there was a lot of preparation that went into getting the public and the students ready for them to teach. The school hired a public relations professional to write letters to be sent to families, informing them of the new teacher's arrival. So far, the reception of the Hensels has been largely positive from both students and parents. People who may have had reservations about the Hensels were pleasantly surprised when they met them at the school's open house. How do students react? Meeting students for the first time wasn't a new experience for Abby and Brittany. Like other teachers across the United States, they were required to be student teachers as part of their college coursework. The school was more concerned about how the students would react to having conjoined twins as teachers, not about how Abby and Brittany would handle teaching. Before they started, Abby and Brittany were introduced to the class, and then the class was allowed to have 2 question and answer sessions, one in the presence of the twins and one without them. With all their curiosities met, the students began looking forward to their new teachers. Students and teachers both give the Hensels rave reviews. One student has even said that she loves having the twins as teachers because when one is busy, she can ask the other a question. The Hensels are working hard to build an educational foundation that students will use for the rest of their lives, and they're making a real impact. When they were born, doctors presented the possibility of separating the girls from their parents. At that time, it was determined the surgery had more risks than potential positive outcomes. Many conjoined twins are as babies, so there were already plenty of health concerns. Except for their liver and reproductive system, Abby and Brittany each have their vital organs. Separating them would likely mean that one twin would either die or have a significantly worse quality of life than the other. Each twin would also be left with a single arm and a single leg. Although they've decided not to get surgery to separate, the Hensels have had less complicated surgeries. One of the major procedures happened in their pre-teens. Brittany is shorter than Abby, and due to the shape of her bones, it's unlikely that she will ever grow more. Abby received surgery to stop the growth of her spine. Doctors did this so the girls' height difference wouldn't become so dramatic that their comfort or ability to move in sync would be hindered. They recovered well and returned to normal life soon after the surgery. In addition to being conjoined, Abby and Brittany are especially unique because they're the only dicephalic paraplegic conjoined twins who have survived into adulthood. Decephalic means that each woman has her head. Parapagus means that they're joined at the spine. The twins' body composition is unique to this type of conjoining. Their bodies are mostly separate above their waist. That's why there are 2 hearts, 2 brains, and 4 lungs between them. The bottom of their spine, their liver, and their reproductive organs are all shared by both twins. Brittany and Abby may be conjoined, but they are 2 different women. In subtle ways, they maintain their individuality. Especially for special occasions, they get their clothes custom-tailored so that the neckline can fit evenly at each twin's neck. Brittany is shorter than Abby, so it's more comfortable that way. Sometimes they even wear pants with slightly different colors on each leg so that each twin can choose her outfit. Although they're the best of friends, they have unique personalities, interests, and life goals. Despite their refusal to talk about their romantic life, the public continues to make up rumors. There's been speculation over the years that one of the twins is engaged. During their 2012 TLC special, the twins dispelled that rumor. Unfortunately, the media and the public have tried to pry into the twins' love life. So far, there are no confirmed engagements for either of the Hensels, and they have repeatedly expressed a desire for the public to stop inquiring about these private matters. Nevertheless, publications continue to spread rumors. All of their feats are amazing, but the skill that has surprised Abby and Brittany's doctors the most is their ability to play the piano. This is a difficult task for anyone to master, but it's usually very difficult for conjoined twins to do something that requires so much mental and physical coordination. Because each twin controls a single arm, this requires intense coordination skills to press the right keys at the right time and maintain a steady rhythm with each other. It's no wonder these smart women are such great teachers, because the twins are recognized both medically and legally as 2 separate individuals. Paperwork can get a little more complicated than you may expect. For example, they each had to complete their coursework throughout school. They each had to take individual SATs and apply to college separately. They also each need their passports to travel, although they're able to purchase a single plane ticket because they only take up 1 seat. They had to take 2 driving tests, and they each had their driving licenses. Abby and Brittany are great volleyball players. They've played since elementary school, and they even became volleyball coaches when they were finishing high school. Although education took more of a front seat during their college years, the twins still found time to play intramural volleyball. Just like the rest of the children in their family, Abby and Brittany have always led very active lives. Aside from volleyball, they also played softball during their childhood. Coordinating with 2 brains has proven to be more of an advantage than a disadvantage for the Hensels when it comes to sports. According to the information available online, it seems that Brittany and Abby Hensel are still changing lives as elementary school math teachers. Although they love their jobs, they've publicly expressed the desire to negotiate a higher joint salary. Because they're 2 separate people, they'd like to be paid for the work of 2 people. Although they can't move separately, they can think and talk separately. While one teaches, the other can look at the class and answer questions just as a teacher's aide could. Their negotiations may have already been successful. Time will tell if Abby and Brittany Hensel will ever do another television special. They have an Instagram account, but the twins haven't posted a new picture in over a year. Fans around the world would love to know more about their lives as teachers. Although we don't know exactly what the Hensel twins are up to now, they're still defying the odds. They're a great example of the rewards that come from hard work and determination. And their students couldn't ask for a better, as the curtains close on the remarkable tale of Abby and Brittany Hensel. Their shared journey leaves us in awe of their resilience, strength, and unwavering bond. Despite the challenges they faced, they showed us the true meaning of unity and determination, inspiring us all to embrace diversity and celebrate the extraordinary in every individual. Their story reminds us that even in the face of the unimaginable, love and courage can triumph. For more intriguing videos, follow our channel, like, comment, and share. Also, turn on the notification bell to get updates on our new videos. See you in the next episode.